deck. Oh, Hopshing showed up. And would be good if I draw a forest. Or Amulet. I guess maybe I should mulligan on the play. On the draw. What do I think of Gravigress Cage against Breach? Out of Amulet. If you want to play it, first make sure that you don't play it alongside Green Sun Zenith. Then second piece of advice would be to not play it because it seems really bad. Those types of a card that you just put them in play and then you hope they're not gonna beat it. I guess Cage is not as bad because it does stop Emery as well. Cage is okay, yeah. It's not incredible, but it's okay. Flex they never did. Sideboards are max size and will be in the upcoming future, as I guess they don't have the technology to reduce their size. Cage even funnily makes it so that Urza's Saga cannot grab Haywire Might. You hope not, because every bug fix is at least 10 days of Giga lag max. True. Out of those two, I choose big sideboard but no lag. Did I do some testing with Stock Up earlier? I did. It performed reasonably fine. I liked it. I think it helps. Amulet is a deck that can assemble a kill from just its hand easily with Scapeshift, and stock up to assemble Scapeshifts more easily. Sounds really good to me. Immerse Regen Fountain. Understandable. We have Spelunking, which is able to put a cave into play, but not currently, I guess. That's a good draw. Have I seen Deftiat's Titanless Amulet list? Seemed kinda fun. I have not seen it. You can link it, we can take a look. Titan is not necessarily so crucial in the deck nowadays, so sure, why not? No, Mr. Beast, I play him and he died. I'll take a look when the round is over. Scapeshift really was wasted in the old Mono Mountains deck, yeah. Way more interesting in this deck. we get to do way funnier stuff. Ice Cream Man, I agree with you. Good observation. The funniest to me are one landscape shifts, which is just feels like you're using a tool that is absolutely oversized and over the top of the need that you have, right? I Scapeshift with one land. I get a Lotus Field, 2 Amulet on top, 6 mana Titan. I guess it just becomes a funny seething song. Or like sacrifice all of your lands, Reign of Filth maybe? Type deal. You have more bounce lands? I think I have only one left. That is actually would be kind of funny to. Oh, I still can make a lander from my hand. And deeps. 2G, sack 2 lands, get 2 lands. I would need to think about it. Probably it would be. That sounds worse than Scapeshift, right? We would be playing a Thassa's Oracle. Well, Dryad Valakut would be Thassa's Oracle. It serves the same role. So my answer is no. Hope that helps. I think a Thassa's Oracle would be in fact a waste of a slot in the Amulet Titan deck. Red, 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 red. Bounce Boseiju. Bounce T-West. Bounce land. Bounce Vestige. Clock almost equalized. Siema, siema, siemaneczko. Oh, you have a question. Can you choose order of replacement effects when Vesuva and Echoing Deep arrive at the same time? I think you should be able to. I don't think Magic Online lets you. That's my understanding. Since Grazer seems really good against Burn, I'll cut stock up for a Green Sun Zenith. I think Magic Online just chooses an order and you don't have anything to... You don't have the ability to influence that, but I believe in paper you should. Otherwise, I don't know what the order could be determined by. Titan, Titanless. For Scapeshift. Luma Dryad Colossus. So you just got Titans left. You could also cut Hanweir Battlements, right? I think a build like this would appreciate stock up. Even more so. Stock up Amulet, looks inside, seems one main deck stock up. How many do you need to see to be satisfied? Oh wow, there's no Explore? It's just 4 Dryads? Wow, that's wasted slots. What is it about Otawara that has made it such a mainstay in your sideboard? I have slight trouble putting it into words, but it just vibes well. Because post-board games are slower, you have Amulet less often or you have less Amulets, you need to interact more often, and Otawara is just a way to free roll interaction into your deck, which normally it costs you, right? To draw a Dismember means to not draw a land or a ramp or a Titan, but to draw an Otawara, it means to draw a land as well. It's the only real answer. You can play it against Eleshnorn, which is not very popular, but it shows up. And this type of a deal. Is this not a mole, not a fast hand? Well, they turn 3 win now, it was a turn 4 win. Seems relatively fast. I have a cave to gain 4 life on turn 3 as well. Against Burn. So I skip, gain 4, win. Seems good enough to me against Burn. But now I'll just play the Urza's Cave to play Spelunking into Vestige, play Vestige, Scapeshift next turn. Titanless can be Reclaimer, Flagstone's build. Yeah, but Reclaimer sucks, right? It's really bad. There's barely any reason to play it, so I think that would be a pretty huge drop in quality to switch Titans for Reclaimers. Reclaimer works on the plan to get to Force Scapeshift fast. Well, I'll play Explore to do that. H-Pain Lizard, oh kurka. Magebane Lizard, no. I tried playing with Takenuma and it actually never helped me loop Analyst. It was always just a bad draw and I kind of just don't struggle looping Analyst. Figured you'd find the list interesting, possibly something to tinker with yourself, perhaps. Like, it makes some sense to play more draw spells instead of Titan, because Titan is kind of like a draw spell, but it's also a threat. This is non-creature spells, right? Have I decided what to do with the expedition map? So I'm still hard testing it, and I missed expedition map once and not even fully, so I guess we can just be fine without it. Which is great news, chat. I just assumed I will have to run it, but seems like it's probably more damaging than helpful. So happy to learn that. Dead to Fire Blast. Oh, Kurka. Not good. Did I have both Crumbling Vestiges last turn? Yes. Yes, I did, opponent. Why does it matter though? Yes, equals. Okay, I couldn't do anything anyway. No, what a fucking top decker. True, I guess. And opponent need to decide how they feel. It was not clear to them. Do I think my opponent has a chance? Chance at what? What kind of a chance would they have? They don't stand a ghost of a chance. In Polish, we have a saying about a chance. Chance for chimpanzee. I don't really get it though. Anyone in Polish could maybe step in and explain what this one is about. So deterministic? Question mark. Very good question. Chance for chimpanzee. What a weird way to say. Oj, małpa stukająca w klawiaturę. No, it's different. The one you said is about... That's not really Polish. It's like that 10,000 monkeys, or rather infinite monkeys over infinite time. 10,000 is way too few monkeys. Will eventually type out Shakespeare. But I think that concept is not very Polish. Oh, lag. Let's time out. This is a keep. Need to draw a threat, but Spelunking cycles, so it will. And it's reasonably fast. Well, opponent's hand is pretty fast as well, and they are indeed playing Eldrazi's. But I can kill this with Boseiju on turn 2, even. Of course, would much prefer to have been on the play, but killing the land with Boseiju seems pretty relevant. Could play 2 Grazers on turn 1, but is it actually even better than saving them? Alas, now it's too late. I think I played the Cave. Edge Maze, okay. What do I think about Esper Ketra in Modern Actual? In Modern Actual. What do you mean actually? What do I think? I think Esper Ketra Moss seems like a fine tier 2 deck. Jędrek has been playing it and he claims it's the best deck ever, so he likes it a lot. Just typically medium praise for a deck, not necessarily great praise for a deck, but it looks like a sensible deck. Although he's been reporting struggling much against actual white-black, and that being the toughest, probably the toughest matchup for Esper, which might be a little bit discouraging. It's all good now. Jace fixes everything versus white-black for sure. Oh yeah, yeah. To the point where Jędrek started playing Jace the Mind Sculptor to stop white-black, which is assuredly a great solution. Enjoy, rancid flesh. It's a pleasure to stream Amuletos for you. Alright, what are we getting? Ghost Quarter? Maybe crack Quarter on my Growth Chamber instantly? That's fine. If I draw Scapeshift, I'm good. If I draw Titan, I'm good. If I don't draw anything specific, I'm not good just yet, but I can transmute. If I put Grazer into play, or rather just play Turf. And before I bounce, I get Tolaria West. And now I Grazer and I put Lotus Field into play. And I transmute. So next time I can simply assemble the Analyst loop with Urza's Cave in my graveyard and Lotus Field, and here in hand I'm just lacking a Sorcery or Enchantment, so Urza's Saga could help. I could also transmute with TOS for my second Pact, I guess. That is also a way to bail out from the loop, so if my opponent doesn't do anything too threatening on their next turn and their hand is 4 things and Emrakul, I should be okay. If my opponent holds away Kozilek's Commando, can I safely go for Analyst? Not really. Then I guess I'll simply summon a Titan. Bog? Oh wow. It's annoying. Definitely taking the chance to put a creature into my graveyard. So I drew a Titan. So let's count. Villain is on 4, 5, 6 lands, 2 Eldrazi spawns, 8 and 3 types. That's 11. So they're far away from Emrakuling. Could also bounce their Talisman of Impulse, so they have fewer mana. Going for Analyst into this I don't like, since they can't really screw me too much next turn. I think I'm just fine going for a Titan and chilling. There's also a chance that they don't have Kozilek's Commando entirely, they didn't have it earlier. So it is possible that they just didn't have it played. That does happen occasionally in the Eldrazi deck. Maybe copying a Titan is a bit safer. Which I could do. Then I don't Otawara the Impulse Talismanos. They play a World Breaker that kills my Spelunking, I guess then this is where the so-called stairs begin. So let's copy Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually I can't, right? Don't have enough mana, so let's not copy Titan. That was just wishful thinking. This is interesting. Going for the Analyst. It's not possible without playing the pre-command Lotus Field, which I didn't want to do. Okay. Let's just bounce the Talisman then. No Kozilek's Commando, so they can't, well, they can draw a Soul Land and play Devourer of Destiny. But a regular land doesn't cut it. Maybe Rumble into Soul Land into flip perfect types. Kozilek's Command, Karn, Kozilek's Return. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sprawl. 1, 2, 3, 4 extra, 5 extra types. So 6 types, it goes to 7. So it doesn't seem plausible. Enchantment, they can also flip an extra type, but I would need to figure out what would it be. A Talisman, I guess, which they've been. So then Emrakul costs 6, and they have 4 mana. But they would also need to grab a Soul Land with their Rumble, so it seems really impossible. So I'm trying to figure out a way for them to get Giga Lucky, and I fail, so that's a good sign typically in a game of Magic the Gathering. When you just can't think of a way for your opponent to get lucky. Well, I mean, I can think of Eldrazi Temple, World Breaker on Spelunking. Maybe even Devourer on Titan. It's a bit sketchy for me then. But I can technically draw my deck if that happens. Just not really on Magic Online. If I mill an Urza Saga, an Amulet. Kicked Mycospawn, okay. Exiling the haste land is a bit annoying from the technical point of view. How many forests do they typically have in those decks? Also, Phil223, thank you very much for the sub. Whenever you go for Boseiju, they have 10, true. I guess Analyst is not guaranteed. Should I just get a Mr. Beast here and get 4 extra bounce lands? 4 forests here. Yeah, that's what I thought. 4 more bounce lands, I have 5 lands in hand. Pretty hard to get screwed. The challenge I top 8, I accidentally played 3 extra forests for a main deck 63. Didn't even get paired into Boseiju. What deck did you top 8 with? Eldrazi's? Crazy. I think it actually is Mr. Beast because of the Delirium issue. Crazy that you topated indeed. Alright, less things to Otawara. Fewer things to Otawara. Missed up. A powiedzie biała mewa. Koksu 5 gram. Odlecieć sam w krainę zapomnienia. Found Woodland. Grazer. Actually, kinda missed. Will I get punished for missing with Mr. Beast? Question mark. Still have 2 draws. Okay, unmissed. Scapeshift. Tylko jedno w głowie mam. Koksu 5 gram. No more bounce lands. That's fucked up. Alright, let's try not to time out because maybe I actually will. Okay, found analyst. I can go to Yemen. Tiru tururiro, turu turuririro. Show. I can also fetch all of the non-forest lands first. Annoying. No Valakrut in this build. No, I'm skipping Valakrut because I believe it is slightly bad to draw and I'm playing with that with hours of my time clicking through elaborate Boseiju loops instead. But I'm streaming anyways, I guess it's free because I get to be engaged in a game of Magic the Gathering for longer. Are you ready? Ready? Well, yeah, I will have few minutes. Maybe I can just pass now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are not Emrakul Link, are they? Can use his Go Scorer for his basics. Oh, Kurka. That's so good. Is it going deeps? Yes. That's a neat trick. So we can actually do 2 per loop now. This changes everything. Really good point, Lizard Face, no space. I appreciate your support to the cause. Could even use Vesuva to copy it. My Vesuva is available. You get to search now, my friend. Alright, that's good enough for me. I think that's 3 mana. My opponent is fairly not threatening. To pay for 2 pacts, which we can do freely. And we perform an all-out pummeling of my opponent's digital face. After which I will quickly restart Magic Online. 61 main deck. Bros, never 61 main deck unless you are hard testing a card and you really don't know how to fit it. So just play 61 temporarily to cut down once you have made your opinion on the card. That is the only excuse to play 61 cards. Or it's a post-board game and you just board up to 64 because there are many cards you like. 1200, $6. And 25 cents. That's a hefty price to pay for a deck of cards. I think Eldrazi is not necessarily a stock up matchup. Faro Downs helps occasionally. I'm not sure if I like it, but Wolflink. Let's play 6 because sometimes it's easier to loop with 6. Don't want to draw many Grazers, it's not bad to draw 1 or sometimes even 2. Alright, opponent, let's battle. This hand seems like a keep, or dare I say giga keep, as it just seems really good. I get to turn 1 Saga, then Boseiju. Then it's not fully clear what if I draw nothing. So it's actually not that great of a keep. It would be better with a Titan in hand, but it's good. Let's not play too slowly with 10 minutes to spare only. That's a great draw. Opponent exiled, fetch, labyrinth, rumble. So they kept something better than those 3. Or another copy of such a card. I'll just copy Amulet, seems better than Boseijuing. They can Kozilek's command and kill, play 7-drop even, but not really worried about that. A wall breaker on my Saga would be annoying, but I think manageable. Can top deck and explore to get out of that. Since I have a Titan in my hand now. Best case, my opponent plays a Stonebrain, names Titan and I just win. Or play Skarn and just dies. But probably, I guess, yep, Eldrazi spell. Mycosynth. Still have a Ghost Quarter now as well. Annoying. Well, they could fetch a Ghost Quarter, maybe they could fetch something else, but that means that an Explore doesn't help me. Oh, they grabbed an Eldrazi Temple. That's interesting. In that case, Explore is exactly the draw I needed and the draw I got. Kind of crazy not to find a Ghost Quarter in this spot, not to play around Bounce Land. Making 4 mana, it seems really good to use Quarter. Why did you get the Eldrazi Temple? What 9 mana Eldrazi do you want to cast next turn? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? So if you have another Temple or a Soul Land, you get to cast Emrakul next turn? Was that your angle? It has to be. So I'll search for Mirrorpool and Bounce Land. I'll just get 2 Bounce Lands to play Mr. Beast. That's probably quicker. No, it probably isn't quicker. I don't think they can have any real interaction for my Titan, so... yeah, who knows. Just kind of sad that Mr. Beast is gonna die. For clock purposes, but sometimes Mr. Beast's role is to die. And I have 9 minutes, so that's plenty of time. Ooh. The almost human fingers on the hand make the Colossus look that much more funny, because besides the fingers, it looks very feral and wild and inhuman, but the fingers are very human-like. Makes it look a bit funny. Oh. Nice impression, thank you. Cultivator Colossus cosplay stream when? Well, I just did it. Were you not watching literally a second ago? Why are the amulet triggers not auto-stacking here? The answer for that is that any normal trigger would stack, but back when amulet ran... I think back when amulet ran Slayer Stronghold, auto-stacking was first added as a function. It was not on Magic Online before. I think, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it was new in some way. And it was generally a nice feature. It just stacked, you know, if you only had X triggers which were the same trigger to put on the stack, it just made you let you put them all at the same time. Very convenient, right? Except amulet triggers are the same trigger, but not necessarily always. So you had the double amulet kill with Boros Garrison and Slayer Stronghold, right? And that caused issues. So Amulet players, which might have been specifically me, I don't remember, asked Mr. Magic Online to make it work differently with Amulet. And the way Mr. Magic Online solved that issue was to make a hard-coded exception for Amulet, I believe, where those triggers never auto-stack themselves. Now, fast forward 10 years, or maybe more like 7 years, 8 years into the future, we wish they would. Because now you put a lot more Amulet triggers on the stack, and back then double Amulet kills were not even common. They happened regularly, but maybe in like 10% of the games. Right, I guess. That is roughly the chance that you draw 2 copies of the same card in your hand. Oh no, they'll eat Mr. Beast out of spite. What a hateful individual my opponent is. Sick command, yeah. Opponent really got me. Opponent really in a commanding position now. There should be a button like auto wield on off auto stacking, true. So there is, right? It's automatically checked. There is literally a button like that. It's supposed to do that, but for Amulet it doesn't. We all begin with this button. Yet we were not necessarily aware of it. Crazy, right? Why no Final Fantasy? Good question. That's because it's a Magic the Gathering stream, but I guess soon those two are going to be interchangeable. So yeah, maybe soon, I guess it's gonna be a Final Fantasy stream. As much as a Magic one. T2. Primeval Titan. I can go to Yemen. I'm an analyst. Get on the plane. Is Titan a Storm deck now, chat? It's closer to being a Storm deck than it used to be. Is it closer to being a Storm deck than it is to being a Ramp deck? What does that even mean? The matchup is a buy, or are you good buying me because you're leaving? Anyways, we are up against Levunga on Kahira control. Do I have an opinion on stock up yet? Yes, it sounds pretty good to me. It plays pretty good to me. I liked it so far. I'll play 2 copies in Utrecht. Banning Narset with the Surveillance suggests on the Narset, which is rough. It's a tough card to beat. Ormstrand, no już kurwa leciałem, żeby zagrać coś. This is a really bad matchup. Don't really have a sideboard either. So let's just hope to high roll. Trim Sagas a little bit. Maybe that's wrong, but I should really there's Wrath of the Skies in Villain's deck. Seems bad to have too many Sagas then. Am I planning to win 300 packs of sleeves in Utrecht? Holy shit, with 300 packs of sleeves I could sleeve my cube. Sounds good. $300 of sleeves? I think 300 packs is way more than 300 bucks. What gave you the idea to play stock up? in the Discord. So, Mr. Dom Harvey posted this as a reference to some random tweet. I don't know why, but I guess he's seen the word Poland on his twitter.com and just had the desire to mention that he knows that canister is Polish. And this is my bio from GP Milan 2014, where I topated with Amulet Titan. And they asked me what changes would I make to my deck and why. And I said that it's perfect, but maybe I'll try Dig for Time. So in the Discord, people laughed at this Dig for Time in Titan. But then, is he gonna consign my untap? That's so funny. Consign my bounce trigger. This is such a weird move too. Like, it's not particularly good to do so. How old are you now? I will hit 30 this year in May. I think playing Ren is not so great. What do I play? Explore. If my opponent taps out for Narset, at least I can 6. Hopefully, like if I cycle and he plays Narset, I get to Scapeshift and win. Holy shit. Twitch, the entire chat is 95 Gruul. That's crazy. You're 3 years behind and you have achieved nothing with your life. Panic is starting to set in for me. 3 years behind what? Like me? 97? That's 2 years, buddy. Or did you spend 3 years doing nothing? Kurwa, no, nie mogę dobrać jakiegoś pierdolonego ląda. If I drew a normal land, well, I guess Vestige specifically. Luvunga C6 for the first time. This is what you do right before you Solitude it and hold up 2 counter spells. What is this disgusting resurgence of blue-white planeswalkers the last few days? I don't know. Something gave them the idea that it's a good idea. Holy shit, he grabbed Kahira? Is that for Solitude? Wilhelm97, remember that. The urge to do things is just capitalist propaganda. You can just not do anything and it's fine as well. Could have done a pre-combat. Probably. As well, I have. After all of this, it's just a simple Titan. Hasted simple Titan is post-combat. So it would have been hasted if I played it pre-combat. Maybe you can kill it. Mm-hmm. That's horrible. Well, that's potentially less horrible if I get a new hand. I got a shit new hand, but if I drew well. I orange chant again. Alright, bro, fuck off. Hope you have a nice challenge, Levunga. Your behavior in this game was not nice. Ah, soggy meatball. Good luck. I'll just say hi. This hand is kinda shit. Let's mulligan it. I think I can do better. This is not better. This is not better either. But I just need to draw Explorers, Amulets, and similar. Holy shit, Raven's Crime, and I move to 5. That's so bad. Doppy Voidwalker? Oh no. I need a stock up. Voidwalker is annoying. Raven's Crime. Or ditch Boseiju. I think I'll just play as if I'm about to top deck a Spelunking. Can I have Otawara to remove Voidwalker? I want to transmute with TOS? Not really. Also remember the Legacy MTGO finals where Javier Dominguez did not daze canister while he cracked his fetch. That was crazy, yeah. He missed that. Well, I missed that, but he missed that as well. I could have played around it. He could have done it. Maybe I should have transmuted for his Saga. At this point, if I take 5, 5, 5, or even more, because opponent plays Bowmasters now, it's just not fast enough to transmute for Saga. No? Why didn't you attack me with the Myszos Factory then? Kurwa, no trespasser, nie? Hity. Same tutaj podaje przeciwnik. If I lose to this, I will be embarrassed. Let's just draw an Amulet effect. Otawara, Voidwalker, end of turn. Oj kurwa, co? That is true, Barczek. Soggy Meatball has a wide range. From least to most playable. I guess Frog is not the most playable, but yeah. Pokaż, na co cię stać, ale dobierz amuleta. Amuleta. Does this creature have menace? No, it feels like it should. I'm still dead. I assume a removal spell was in my opponent's hand but the entire time. Scapeshift is kind of bad against Voidwalker. Let's reduce that. Colossus is a little bit bad against... Well, I guess I can keep Colossus and just Scapeshift. Yeah. But that's 64 cards. I have 1/6 against the Voidwalker deck. Does that make sense? I think Saga is really good against this individual. Let's have 6 in there. I want a 4-mana GSZ. It's not that bad against Voidwalker, you still draw your card. Not mooling against the Raven's Crime deck. Oh. Another iconic canister moment is Brad Nelson roping and emote spamming him in the PT finals. True. The weird thing is that I had no idea what was like, why wasn't he progressing with the game. It took me a while to realize that he's just being funny and roping me because I was considered the troll of the MPL. Did things like emote and similar. Ah, checkmate, bro. Should you crime first in a spot like this when you cast a discard spell that can miss? Not sure. Can get 6 or just keep the GSZ. Put Saga into play as a backup. Play the Otawara because I need 7 mana. Hopefully villain activates Misha's Factory and attacks. That would be good. And then misses a land drop. Raven's Crime, discard Urborg, fine. Play Misha's Factory. Break the ice, my Saga? No. Come on, bro. Not nice. Bounce land? Oh ja, pierdolę. 6 seems good in this spot. Six no longer looks good in this spot. He has anointed postboard chat. I need to... This is crazy. I guess we cut 6 entirely. Need Ramin of Excavator for the Raven's Crime matchup. You could argue that this is what... I should have bounced the Growth Chamber for stock up. You could argue that I don't need that. Yeah, let's put it that way. Play free, draw a card. Let's go. Saga. Trespasser. Stock up. Maybe this is stupid because I kind of throw cards away, but let's just top deck a Titan or GSZ before the game ends and then I'll win. Break the ice. Vexing Bobble, ja pierdzielę, ale tu przyjma karty. The villain attacks, I trade. This member not so good right now. Really bad top deck. I guess would prefer Scapeshift now. Against Break the Ice I could cut Sagas. Dobra, jest Tytan, jest Essa. T-West is logged out. I guess I'll just copy Titan. And then get 2 Sagas. Yeah, copy twice. No. I'm just gonna assume that my opponent doesn't have a Go for the Throat in their hand. It is not standard after all, but who knows. They have Anoint, yeah. Hopefully. Can only attack with one? Well, I can't attack with any, my Hanweir got exiled. I think you already played a land for the turn, that's a DQ. No, I did not. What are you talking about? Well, actually, I'm referencing an event from the last weekend's RC situation where a person got disqualified and they played lands on their turn. Okay. Holy shit, I wasn't aware of that event. I will pay more attention next time. Thank you for for that. Do I want woodland? No, just 2 sagas. Alright, if Anoint is in my opponent's post-board deck, 6 has to go. Scapeshift has to come back in because it's actually a fine top deck. If they don't specifically have Voidwalker, and I do have Voidwalker removal in my deck. And probably trim 2 sagas, because Break the Ice is a little bit of a blowout on it. And we have to keep Mr. Beast to make Scapeshift good through their monster. Scapeshift versus Vexing Bobble is weak too. Opponent probably has 1 Bobble to fetch with Urza Saga, and you can sidestep that by having more lands in play. Let's have 2 Scapeshift, though, and 61. You can just have 2 more lands in play, chat. Yo, Canister, I appreciate you sharing so many Amulet VODs. One day I'm gonna learn that deck. Good luck. Thoughtseize? No, my thoughts. How many people does a prelim need to fire? Asks Panasav. Let me tell you. It's 12 people. Bro, just seen my hand a turn ago. Dreams of Steel and Oil. I don't know, doesn't seem particularly great against my deck. Maybe should play Gardens to call that Boseiju, but I mean, maybe that's a Necro deck. Actually, I just kind of thought it is not. Kurva, no, break the ice, jebane. Gówno. Okay, explore really good. Hard to avoid giving a target for more break the ices, but Urbor kind of helping with Dismember, unless my opponent never plays a creature, which seems like their course of action. Good Scapeshift for 2 sagas or 4 sagas even. Interesting spot. Maybe just play Rot Farm, bounce the Mycosynth Gardens. You bought out 2 sagas, I believe. That's true. 4 sagas seems improbable then. 2 sagas is probably still better, but I can't even use them both to make constructs next turn. So let's just keep the Scapeshift, use it when I draw an Amulet or Spelunking. By playing the Golgari Rot Farm, I guess Spelunking is no longer an answer right now, unless I get lucky, but... No, it is. What am I talking about? It's fine. Boseiju Needled, fair. Otawara. No dobra. Oh, chill. Titan ranking, Primeval, Inferno, Grave, Frost, Sun. Don't at me. Where does Sun... No, not Sun. Where does... Flash rank? Alright, I'm gonna have a hard time scape-shifting through Bobble plus Needle on Boseiju. I could Otawara the Needle and then Boseiju the Bobble, but I think it might be time to actually scape-shift. Flage just dies to Doomblade, not a good card. Not even that. Flage, you play it and it just dies. Lamau. So bad. Number 1 Titan. Iron Man. Titan of Innovation. Is it a Titan? Whenever it attacks, no ETB effect. Sacrifice. Holy shit, this is literally Elon Musk in MTG card form, chat. It's crazy. A dangerous thing that could happen is my opponent playing a swamp and playing a swamp again next turn and assembling 6 mana and breaking the ice on all of my lands. Could be annoying, but I don't think I'm killing this trespasser, I don't care. Can I beat trespasser? Let's try beating it. I make 2 constructs and next turn I make, well, 1 Titan because Mirrorpool got exiled. Close second Titan. Gorilla Titan. I want a banana this big. Okay. Well, kind of lucky that he didn't draw the 6 land to kill both. Hello, teammate. Hello, Mr. Lyserk. You might wonder, chat, why Lyserk said hello, teammate. And that is because for the Pro Tour Las Vegas in June, June. In June, I'll be joining Team Handshake to hard test. What do we do? Transmute, probably. What else, right? Opponent is top decking, so... Streaming hard testing. There is gonna be 0 hard testing streams as it's in standard anyways, chat. Raven's Crime. Okay. Honor, I remember, or long term. Well, right now I'm qualified for this one tournament, so we only spoke about this one tournament. Kurwa mać, no nie. Why don't you say anything, chat? This shit doesn't do anything and I forgot about it. A pierdole. Now I have Delirium, so next draw step I copy Saga with Woodland and it's good still. So yeah, that probably does make the game more fun than it would have been otherwise. No, teraz przecykluję, bo już nie potrzebuję, no. Kurwa, cwaniaczek. Oj. Modman said it. Good. Sure, look at my Otawara, which you probably have seen with 2 separate discard spells already. It's good that he drew a removal spell though, because the game is gonna take longer now. I had a judge allow them to rewind to that point and pay this weekend in Charlotte. That's a crazy ruling. The wording on Pact was always kind of interesting to me because it says if you don't, not if you can't. It feels different, right? Just different. Yes, more removal. It's gonna be unfunny if my opponent draws a Break the Ice because my Woodland has the ability to produce colorless mana now, so it could be destroyed by that card. Pay costs. Trespasser, yes, keep playing those. Keep the game going, bro. If there will be, you can't. It would indicate that you can pay if you have mana and don't lose. What? Kurwa, ale stopowałem. Co ja robię w ogóle? Jak pijany tutaj gram teraz. Blue card, tap blue mana. No może i tak, zerk. You'll probably see what I made with Analyst first, but I also have another Pact in my deck, so it is clear that I want to sack those two. So unfortunately, I won before Saga Constructs won. Announced joining Handshake, then immediately proceeded to play the worst game of his life. Yeah, still winning, chat, so... Well, it is true. Still winning. And seems okay. I get to win on turn 3. if everything goes right. Probably on turn 3, I think. Maybe it's turn 4 win. But it's easy to improve with literally anything. Saga is good. I want to play my Amulet. If I get Trap and Charmed, I do. If I get Static Prisoned, I don't necessarily, but it's fine. If I draw Spelunking, I would have rather played it. If I just stock up, same. If I draw Explore, doesn't really matter, but perhaps. Oh, hello Tank Clan. Welcome to the stream. 2 Guide of Souls, the best 1-drop in the format currently. Pact. Pact. Pact seems to not have any use right now, but I get to make a construct to block Ragavan. And next turn it is assuredly going to be a victory then. Holy shit, Tank Clan gifting 5 subs out of nowhere. That's giga based. Be like Tank Clan chatters. Się swobodnie przy mnie bądź. Successfully evaded free sub based. Let's hope my opponent doesn't play Blood Moon. Ranger Captain of Eos. That's fine. I can just cast a Pact in response to the ability being activated. How strong would Ranger Captain of Eos be if his ability wasn't for 1 turn only, just permanent? You sacrifice Ranger Captain and your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this game. Would that make Modern more creature-centric? Discuss. Would it be played in EDH then? Mr. Beast. If this game, if Ranger Captain of EOS's text was the altered text I mentioned, I guess it would be different because my opponent could just crack it. On their turn, and then I wouldn't be able to pact, but I still had the Titan, so I would win with the Titan alone. Anyways, I am glad that Ranger Captain of EOS saw print in the version that exists today and not the theoretical version I hallucinated. We are up against energy. I got Sagas. Any chance that Rastaf plays Blood Moons right now for some reason? No Blood Moons. So, like, I don't even need the third forest in my sideboard against energy. Still want to have it because of the Phantom in white-black. One of the most Brazilian cards ever. Are you sure you want to say that, Jendrek? Are you sure you want to speak this way of the fellow Brazilian MTGO players? Care with Pact because of Orim's chant. Sure. I'll care very much. 2 stock ups? That's too much. I'll let Goof now. I don't know. Probably too slow. That's a good mulligan. Just have to put back stock up, unfortunately. Can someone explain how stock up has made it in Eternal formats? I even saw Yellow Hat playing it in Vintage. 3 mana sorcery that draws 2. I just don't get it. Well, in Vintage actually it's kind of easier to have 3 mana than it is to have... Rather, it is not much harder to have 3 mana than it is to have 1 mana. It's a really good card alongside Mox and Soaring. It just digs a lot. Is Dig 5 get 2 better than Brain Search in most decks? Probably. Sacred Foundry. Ragavan? No, that's the nuts. The nuts start. So lucky. It's just a fancy divination. If you build your deck correctly, looking at top 5 is irrelevant. Well put. Spelunking. Gone. A Johnny. If I get hit by Molten Rain, I would like to use Echoing Deeps as a backup bounce land, possibly. But 4 life is hard to pass. 4 life can definitely make a difference. UFO Ragavan rotated. Ragavan rotates 90 degrees every turn, stealing 2 of my life points, my top card and my treasure. That's what it does. Summoner's Pact is gone. Am I winning? Well, you keep asking that and I don't actually know. Just keep on watching and you'll learn, Nintendo. Stone Rain, let's go. Seasoned Pyromancer, okay. Discarding Ragavan and Galvanic Discharge. And playing Goblin Bombardment. I need to top deck something. Vestige would be good. Titan would be good. Simic Growth Chamber, no good. So next turn I'll die, so let's think about my options. Probably play Explore and draw Vestige or Amulet, so 7 outs. Alternatively, I Scapeshift for 8 mana and then I Explore and I have 7 outs as well. That seems like the same thing. Maybe I have more. What else counts as an out? Well, if I draw Explore with my Explore, then it's better to do it after the Scapeshift. Plus, I'm drawing from a smaller deck. A Titan is not really an out by itself. So I think I'm casting Explore first. And if I draw a Titan, I still can cast it. Yeah, of course I cast it first. Boseiju buys a turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Scapeshift actually works, right? I think it does. 4 money, 6 money. It doesn't. How is Titan not an out? Well, is it? It just doesn't seem like it beats this. Just off the top of my head, but I guess I kill Ajani and kill Bombardment, then I survive. Unfortunately, I'm 1 mana short of killing with 2 Scapeshifts here. If I do a pathetic Scapeshift for something, where'd you play Growth Chamber to get to 4 mana? If I don't play the Growth Chamber, I have 3 mana, so my Scapeshift is also not cast, so that's also not enough. If I Scapeshift for Bounce Land Boseiju Vestige? Nah, that doesn't work either. I'm pretty sure there's no way. But this time I'm on the play, so I'm favored to win. How does 2 Scapeshift kill? I am damn. Well, it doesn't in this spot, but if I had 1 extra mana, the first Scapeshift fetches 3 Crumbling Vestiges, therefore acting as a seething Song of Swords, producing me 2 extra mana. And then I cast another Scapeshift with 3 lands again and I get Lotus Field, Growth Chamber, Tolaria West, which is 6 mana, with the 2 extra mana from the previous Scapeshift and 1 extra mana from earlier. Had I had it, I would have 9, which lets me Analyst my graveyard back, which then causes you to win most often. Pretty nutty hand for my opponent. This is fine, I get to play Vestige and then Vesuva Vestige. Yep, sounds good. Then turn 3 I get Spelunking plus Stock Up. That's actually a really good curve, and then turn 4 I win most easily. Have I been playing Titan for a decade by now? With gaps, actually. So I mostly played Titan when Summer Bloom was legal, and then I played a little bit of it. And then I picked it up again after Ring got printed. And I started playing solo Titan almost. Do I think Bloom would make Titan tier 0? Well, if it is tier 0, then it wouldn't, because it already is, so it wouldn't made it tier 0, right? Always has been. Lizard gets it. Will I be in Utrecht? Yes. We should unban Sakura Tribe Scout for the tier -3. Now. So Summer Bloom would probably be quite good in Amulet, but it doesn't like always work fully. But it would be great, probably. Will I sign your Titans? Sure, if you ask me to. I will. Ocelot Pride. Oh no, 1 life point lost. Ah. Oh, Kurka, Goblin Bombardment. Splunk. If I draw an Amulet, I guess I'll play it, or Grazer. I make green. Or blue. I'll just make blue, whatever. Green Sun Zenith on sideboard versus grindy matchups. That's actually true. No, really, the main reason I play GSZ is to have more Collector Ouphe against Breach. Grindy matchups is secondary, but it's actually pretty bad in most grindy matchups. Draw Grazer and then probably just Pact. So I can Titan into Pact. Put Forest into play now. Right. Once Breach dies, is it Jover for GSZ? Well, certainly less reason to run it, and I think a card like Stock Up is probably better than GSZ. Okay, it's kind of the same role, but better. I kind of feel. If you understand that you're not an Amulet Titan deck, more than you are a Spelunking Scapeshift deck. Here I could die to Orim's Chant, hopefully I won't, but it would be truly horrible if I do. Not with Kurvesenu, no. I could have put Vesuva copy Chamber in play last turn to have Otawara available. What do I even Otawara though? Not sure. I guess we'll Boseiju the Bombardment. Any better ideas than that? Not really. I mean, Boseiju is better than Otawara here anyways, in this spot. Let's look at my deck. So regular lands looking bad. I guess it's just Boseiju. Probably use it in response to their first spell or Ajani 0 on the bombardment, not before because of Survey land. Them seeing their top card probably doesn't matter much. Like that seems worse than letting them surveil, because they get to see their top card and even throw it away if they want to. Yeah. Oh kurwa. Crazy how Goblin Bombardment, Ocelot Pride, Ajani is like quadruple damage. 3 damage per every creature you have. That's so many damage. I have a TOS in my graveyard, so the plan next turn is to go Titan and find 2 Lotus Fields, Analyst, go to Yemen. This is a game where having access to... How should I time it? Could have another red permanent, and then... No, but if they play another red permanent, I can just answer. Boseiju. With the Boseiju, so I think I let this resolve. Yeah, having access to Vampire's Vengeance would have been good. I lost my track of thought because this Ajani shocked me. If my opponent has another Goblin Bombardment, I will have to Boseiju this one and they'll just get to play it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I guess that resolves, whatever. If they have a second bombardment, then no matter what, they kill me. If they play Ragavan now, I get to answer with a Boseiju. If they zero Ajani, I also get to answer with a Boseiju. Or maybe that was bad. If it ends up killing me, then I guess my fault. Because I get 2 more pings. I think I live though. Yeah, because you get to plus 0 Ajani and that's 8. No! I die, fuck. Well then I guess it didn't matter. That's crazy. This is exactis. Bullshit, chat. Goblin Bombardment is overpowered. If you wanted to play Modern and somehow Amulet and Breach were out of the question, what would be my deck of choice? I don't know. I think I would just not, feel like I would just not play as Mulligan. I would just stop streaming and find a job, I think. So I hope it doesn't get to that point. The laser doesn't go through the metal grids? It does not, no. The metal grids don't let you laser through. They literally have holes in them, so you'd think they would, but they don't. Once again, I put back stock up, I guess. Because otherwise the hand makes a lot of sense, right? Boseiju, Rot Farm, Amulet, Grazer, Scapeshift. What do I think about Yawgmoth right now? It seemed weak to Amulet the last time I played against it. Which, in my mind, it just makes me ignore a deck. Seems like the lag is back. Not good. I'm trying to put back my mulligan cards and I can't. I mean, Zerka is playing many various Yawgmoth decks and seemingly having a good time mostly. Yawg was pretty good during the Dutch Opens last weekend. Okay. Maybe the Dutch Open meta is favorable to Yawgmoth in a way that others aren't. I'll try restarting Modo. Server says boom. Anyone else playing Modo? Anyone else experiencing this? My son is asking if you can imitate a dinosaur. Well, I can. I hope that satiated his curiosity. Alright, we're back. Put back Scapeshift, stock up. Done. Okay, works. Good. 5 minutes off my clock. Incinerated, but is good. Last in Meyer, that's not even mail. Or is it? Traveling the log, this is mail with plus St. Meyer. I associate mail with blue fetches, yet I guess I am wrong. Tom Scower, ja pierdolę, nie, co za typ. Zmilował mi Tolaria West i Pacta, no to dramat. Not good, chat, not good. Alright, we can Scapeshift for Bounce Lands and Mr. Beast and win. I guess I'll need to draw a land. Why did I play the Grazer then? Because I wouldn't need it to draw a land if I hadn't played the Grazer, so I just went on autopilot and played like a buffoon. Because I could just hold it and then still play the Urza Sagas. Cool. Chat, those mill players extirpates are sometimes truly baffling. And puzzling. That said, they're holding a John the Lock. That's gonna be trouble. Well, not as much if they just counter the Scapeshift, because now I get to just draw a Vestige or Bounce Landos and special Summon Titan. Well, normal Summon Titan. Glimpse. Mailed my Analyst. Stock up. Well, I don't mind drawing it right now. Seems like Mycosynth Gardens Grove Chamber. Copy now in case of Field of Ruin. Doesn't even play around Field of Ruin too well, so probably shouldn't copy, because if they play Field of Ruin, I don't want to copy. So let's start thinking instead of playing, and then Primeval Titan enters my exile zone. Sad. It's a bit sad, but means my beast results, beast games. Hopefully I draw a land in my draw step, and then I get to play 2-land beast, find one of my, well, my only Shifting Woodland, and then we can win. Urza Sagas and Primeval Titans are gone, chat. Better lucky than good. No, another one? Chamber. Bro, they're fire. No, yeah, I have Chamber in my hand. That's actually pretty good. I was about to say that they're firing their extractions at random, but this is actually pretty sane. I just draw a Vestige, though. I get back all of my mana. That's just more lands to get back. Awesome. First extirpate on Sagas was pretty random. Probably lost in the game. I hate playing against Mill. I hate Mill as a deck. Very well put, Zenovan. Relatable. Library out is life. Relatable. Too dumb to see how you win here. Just Cultivator attack? Yes, it is this simple. I just attack them with a Mr. Beast. Bounce land. Summon Mr. Beast. Haste Mr. Beast. Put 2 Rot Farms into play. Did I search this turn? I guess doesn't matter. Well, maybe it matters now. Not really. Ah, it doesn't matter. It's fine, it's fine. Mirrorpool. If there is an Aftermath Analyst, it implies the existence of a Beformath Analyst. That's actually not true, right? Because an existence of thing does not imply an existence of a reverse of that thing. It just doesn't, right? That is not a prerequisite to exist. You would cry if Mildex carry Force of Despair, same. Okay, let's not draw with my Mr. Beast. Now it's going to be annoying to haste, but it's fine. Surveillant. I need to resolve all of those triggers and copy Grazer to put Hanweir into play because I bounced it to my hand. After which I win game 2. It's so sad that Urza Saga is exiled, yeah. I played a prelim in the morning. I played against a male gamer in that during that prelim as well, and that male player from round 1 also seemingly fired extractions at random. I think a male player who fires extractions not at random is very formidable, but the one who fires extractions at random is actually pretty easy to beat with thanks to Analyst. Yeah, chat, they got rid of Urza, Saga, Primeval Titan and Simic Growth Chamber. A group of cards which they deemed crucial for my victory, seemingly. What's the win con here? I just attack? Why do you keep asking that, Zerk? Is that a meme? A new meme I'm not aware of? Surveil. No cards in deck, no Surveil. Shoop. Humph. Canister wins. Love seeing those 3 letters on the screen. Ah, you have a mill player at your LGS who sides out Tasha's hideous laughters against you. Still have no idea why. Perhaps they don't think about it too much. And if you just think, oh yeah, Titan, ramp deck, plays expensive cards, Tasha is gonna be bad, right? And they don't think about the fact that there is 33 cards in a deck that cost 0 mana and then further 8 that cost just 1. Meaning that 2/3 of the deck just get exiled by kind of free. That is my guess. We're at 70. So I'll cut 1 Grazer and we're gonna register 69. Villain through. It was trap in response to the draw trigger when you dropped the Hanweir. Well, there is no draw trigger. If I resolve Mr. Beast's ability, I put the land and I draw immediately. They trapped me and I didn't draw because I didn't need to. So, well, possibly they threw earlier, right? But they didn't throw on that turn. How many singletons in the deck? I don't know. End of turn extraction on Titan. Let's fucking go. The problem with hate against mill in locals is that mill players don't respond to incentives. You could loan an Emrakul to everyone at FNM when the mill player shows up and it wouldn't change anything. That's literally what I do. When I go to an FNM and there is the mill guy, the mill person is there, I just hand over Emrakuls. And I guess that's true, it doesn't really change their incentives. Can't hold extraction until draw step, just too excited. Alright, can I draw lands in my 69 card deck? Nope. I mean, I don't really want to discard Spelunking because they'll just extract 2 more from my hand. But I guess I will take that risk. Do I actually play FNM? Lately not, but I used to for years. Still the same challenge. Well, challenges take much more time. No i kurwa masz za swoje, no, za wyrzucenie tego Spelunkinga 3. Wypierdolę ci wszystkie. To może Grażynę trzeba było wyrzucić, nie wiem. Somehow they still haven't played any crabs. What if they play a crabless version of Mill? Is it possible? They play black fetches, so, and many weird cards, so it's kind of possible that they just play some weird build. And boarding in those is throwing. Blue. Because they have Tom Scour, Glimpse. I think they're playing a crabless Mill. Mill haters are the funniest people. I hate Mill, bro. Then I guess I'm glad I'm funny. As a streamer, it's my goal. All right, Mr. Goldfish. Extract my dismembers. This is indeed Crabless Mill, yet they extracted my... O kurwa, Harbinger ×3. Well... Ty podły śmieciu, skurwysynie jebany, no. Ty skurwysynu. At least we have 6 in play, but 6 is not so good against mill, it just mills you 3 more every attack. Saga, cool. They extract Titans this game? Yes. 5 mana, Archive Trap you. Cool. I mean, I have Otawara. I do deal damage at a rate that damages me, but we have found the forest. 4 per turn. 4 crab, 1 land against me at the start of my funniest match of RC. That's not funny at all. That's just horrible to hear. There's still 2 Otawaras in my deck. Should I put Amulet in play? I think so. Would I mind covering my choice of Explorer Rumble? Just curious. No, I wouldn't mind. This is the only spot where you could miss map. Really, the only you could imagine? Is Analyst in my graveyard? It is not. Should I do something this turn? I think not. I think I should do something next turn. I have 19 cards. They seem not to be doing anything. If I get trapped, I still live. Analyst in my graveyard. Maybe they have Mill 10 in their hand. Maybe they have Extirpate, but then I can attack them with Mr. Beast. It's funny to cast Scapeshift with 6 lands in your hand. 4 Extirpates coming up, for sure. No doubt. Whoa. Whoa. 9 mana. Say goodbye to your sagas. Yep. Okay. What's the best play now? Is it... It's not attack with 6. What is my deck? No Lotus Field. No Echoing Deeps. No Vesuva. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I copy Cultivator and attack? I could do that. No, I have Giga Delirium. I have so many cards. Battlements in the deck? No, in play. So I either just activate Analyst or make Colossus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Colossus is exactly 9. Seems like it dies to drown the lock, and this doesn't. Let's play Vestige first in case of Extirpate. Well, we can't really respond anyways. But I guess I can respond to Surgical and then make a Colossus. So yeah, sounds good. I think I have no reason to retrace anything with 6. Whoa. So I will not tap the woodland. I'll copy the Aftermath Analyst. No i Extirpate. No dobra, to jest jakby nie problem, because I can then copy the Colossus. Which is a 7/7, so that's exactly 9. No i śmieć ma dwie, kurwa, jakieś tam ekstrakcje, więc... That means they replay the Harbinger and I'm dead. Okay. Harbinger explains the swamp. Let's go 68 cards this time around. What was the downside of playing the Colossus from the yard? I think it wasn't lethal. No haste, because I didn't have red. That was a big downside. And also, Drown the Lock could counter it. Collector Ouphe is not worth as a 2-2. They don't even have a random artifact. Sorry, what happened? I stepped away, milled me, I died. Well, I don't have the Vestige if I play the Colossus, right? That's kind of it, right? Analyst in hand is really nice against mill, I think. Is stock up good in Titan Streamer? It's pretty good. Sometimes you notice that it's blue like in this hand, but sometimes you don't. It's good against Harbinger, which is also convenient. And I do get to cast it turn 3. Although I guess I'll cast 6 first instead. I don't know. We'll see. Ashiok. Kurwa, no. Even seeing Ashiok just unpleasant. Yeah, they also play Thoughtscour. That kind of... It's a big signal that they are some kind of a cringe build. Are the 2 rot farms there just because of Dismember? Do you think they are necessary to mitigate the life loss? Well, they're not necessary, they are just free, right, to run. What other bounce land am I supposed to run? What's that? Surgical and Scapeshift? Wild. I mean, makes some sense. I play 4 chambers, right, and then I play 1 turf to haste, which is a corner case anyways, and then I could just play green colorless, but that doesn't exist. If I run a red sideboard card, I would run the red source, yes, for sure. But since I don't, I do not. I think Dismember is way better if you do have a way to mitigate the life loss. I will stock up over making a construct. Jungle Bazin. Return an untapped forest you control to its owner's hand or bury Jungle Bazin. Come on. Jungle Bazin, why so weak? Maybe I will explore, maybe Titan. We have to entertain the possibility of Harbinger, but I didn't see anything that would help against Harbinger offered. But opponent kept a one-lander, so probably I think they have a Harbinger or at least Ashiok. Seems like they missed, which is good. I'm glad they missed, and I hope they will keep missing forever, their entire life. Do I make a construct now? No, I just play Analyst, right? Treasure Hunt, the better stock up. Well, the thing is I want to draw something else than lands. Retrace. Retrace. GG. Perhaps. Maybe they'll have an extraction for my Lotus Field. Let's just play a Titan actually. I'm trying not to give them great windows to extract my important parts. I really want to kill them this turn with Hanweir. Do they have Force? I doubt it. They had a window to cast Force, so I really don't think so. Well, I know you're talking about Force of Despair, I am aware. And I'm saying that it's not there. They just have an extraction, probably. Extraction my woodland? Sure, buddy. You got it. What paid actors work the other way around. But it's that, like, you beat your paid actor and then the paid actor pays you? That's crazy. Thank you very much for holding up to your end of the bargain then. Or, like, even holding even harder than you would need to. Pow, 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 pow. Let's keep in mind that I have 3 minutes, so it would be useful to kill my opponent sooner rather than later. Am I a phenomenal control player? Allegedly. How many GRVs do you currently have? It's Magic Online. How am I supposed to have a GRV? It just takes care of the rules for you. I do have to say that the no Dryad build is just uses up every minute available. Nassif style. There's more content. And I guess without Mr. Beast you would not be able to combo like this at all, so big thanks to Mr. Beast for providing us with help. Minus 15. Seems like my Mr. Beast was big enough to win. And of course, I get set up the shittest hand that you could imagine. 3 subtlety. 4 Relic of Progenitus. I guess keep 2 Spelunking because it's counter spell, so could get countered. And my first draw set is likely to be a Growth Tremor anyways. Still funny that you're just a self-proclaimed most deranged chatter, Pururin, but I appreciate your hustle, your commitment, and I appreciate your sub. Very nice of you. No nie, żabulec. Brawo, kurwa. Zajebiście zagrałeś, Jędrek. Ketramos, trzymam fona i suba. To mam w chuj skilla. Dobra. Rozumiem. Probably should play the Vestige. Am I coming to Hunter Burton Memorial Tournament to play Amulet Titan? No. That happens in America, right? So are you aware I live in Poland? Why would I go to a Hunter Burton Memorial Tournament? It's not a type of a thing you fly overseas for, right? Dobra, kurwa. Nie ma co grać. Nie takiego lakera. Barrow Downs has some uses, it's not great. Scapeshift is a bit ass, you can cut it. Saga is a bit bad against the pest control spam. He doesn't play Harbinger, but I think I'll just leave 2 in my deck. You're just trying to meet your heroes? Well, some other day then. Maybe like this. I'm on the play, so Grazer is a bit bad. Oh, not going to the USA is the real trophy. I did fill out my ESTA today for Vegas. Hopefully they will accept me and let me stand on their soil once again, but even just looking at Google Maps and seeing the American cities just feels so bad to me. Like this, I don't know, the perfectly aligned streets. It feels like an abomination. Then you just drop yourself on the street and all you see every single place possible is just huge ass roads. And spacious rectangular buildings. Oh, I hope. A my se opierdolił tylko nośnika. And I don't know, this does look depressing, actually. Doesn't it? Vegas was like walking through a Temu warehouse. Yeah, I can see that. If I drop the human here, it's the same. Huge ass parking lot. Thousands of cars. Nothing. Skechers outlet. And if I drop... What the kurwa, trash song? 4-hour timeout. And if I drop my little dude here, it's a huge ass road and a business center, huge ass parking lot. And if I drop it here, once again, a huge ass lot. Holy shit. Oh, Thrash Song. But I think... yeah, sure. 3 Amulets Bog. They will all get destroyed. First one by Prismatic Ending. Remaining ones by Pest Control twice. No i chuj, wypierdolił mi oba. What's his last? Bo czemu zagrać dobrze, nie? Kiedykolwiek, jak nie ma potrzeby. Oh, Growth Chamber is okay, but I needed a Spelunking before that. I mean, I can make land drops and kill his threats, so there is hope. Here then, no. Pure done. Here is hope. Subskrypcja? Dobra, kurwa. Spoko. Counterspell enter the exile zone. Well, top 6. Trades for another counterspell at least. Or does she? Does it? Is 6 it or she? Sure. $3 buys freedom. Oj kurwa, 3 dismemberki. Wykurwiście. What is he trying to say on the game chat? He says that his hand is really strong. I don't know if there's a point in playing. Which I don't know why he says that. I think I might have said that to Jendrek one time and he's repeating that. Or he just began saying that for no reason. I don't know. Holy shit, I played an amulet and he threw away pest control. We do live in a society. I mean, he has only 4 cards in hand. He needs creatures to card advantage unless he boarded in Jace against me. Grove Komora. It's probably better in my hand. Luna. Let's wait. He's not making land drops, not casting anything. No ale lakier, no kurwa, musiał dobrać lądzika teraz, nie? Super fartownie. I'm just trading. Gonna let it happen because why not? I don't want to copy Amulet. Trading for a counterspell, Spelunking is fine. Force of Negation not so much, but counterspell is okay. Stock up. I just cast it. Probably it needs to be countered. Gdzie tam, kurwa? Musi być skontrowane, nie? Mówi kanister. Pojebało cię? Chuj nie musi. 5 blanks? This is so sad. Divination. I mean, yeah. When will you draw playable cards? For sure they are underneath. That 5 breaks was a bit rough. Yeah, 7 cards. TBF stock up was great here. I mean, this can be argued endlessly if this was great or not. Well, yes, 7 cards in hand. It's in my interest to make land drops and wait, I think. To double spell. I get Thoughtseize, it's horrible though. This is a creature that attacks. Am I still live? Yes, this is live. I am streaming right now. If you're asking if I'll top 8 this tournament, then I will not. Could bounce and make him discard. I think Otawara is better than that. His worst card has to be something giga shitty. Rally check. Dobrze. O Jezus, no. Sam se usunę. When will we start going Gamba again, so you can farm the remaining amulet points for your VIP badge? Well, you live in Poland, so you can't Gamba anyways, right? So I will not. Ketramosik, no. Ten to już jest silny. Co tu poradzisz? Na takiego skurwysyna. Why exile your graveyards? Why not? It's worse if there are cards in the graveyard than if there aren't. Fetch. Okay. Crack relic. One Ketram was left. 9 cards in his deck. Well, hand rather. Primeval Titan. Pitch Psychic Frog. Best control my amulets, cool. Saga. Saga is good. Maybe too bad I lost my red source, but I think I needed that to get enough mana, right? Probably should keep 4 Sagas against the end deck. Spare against some aspects, but not all. Dobra, dobieraj dalej, kurwa, już później mam to, ile dobierzesz. No nic, no I have to bounce it. It doesn't matter to hold my Otawara for later, I have to do it now. And then, oh, I can't go to Yemen. There's a elegant play. Maybe I can make him top low, at least, but I mean, there's no way he doesn't have Counterspell plus Subtlety, and he probably has many of both, with 23 cards left. Which Counterspell? Did pitch Counterspell, Counterspell, 2 Counterspells left. Kurwa mać. Your move. This game's stock up was so bad. Menace, Lifelink, Indestructible. No dobra. I take 4 damage, bro. Tap Relic, sure. Exalt my Dismember. Lose life point. It's turn 19, bros. Such a long game. And the worst part is that even if I win that, all that happens. Game 3 is he plays Return to Frog and then counters everything I play and I die, so. Was it good to block and sack Analyst there? No, it wasn't. That's because this creature has Menace and because there is a Relic of Progenitus in play. So it was almost good. If I attack and sub blocks my Analyst, it's actually kind of horrible. Let's attack with just the constructs. Awkwardly. Dismember. Now I'll play Titan. Because if I get subbed, he taps out. I shouldn't play this red source, is probably more valuable. Am I having fun? Sort of. Kind of drew not much. I only have 25 cards left in my deck, yet somehow I only drew 1 Titan, 1 GSZ. 2 Titans. I think I milled the other Titan. What happened to it? Did it get fought seized? Aj, who knows, kurwa, czemu to gówno ma lifelinka, nie? Zjebane. Żebencja, dobrze. Get the land that lets you copy things. That would be a good draw. Except that I don't have red to haste. Which is a problem. I play Primeval Titan. Oj, counterspell. No i zajebiście, kurwa, zagrałeś. Naprawdę świetnie. Dobra, koniec streama, widzowie. See you tomorrow morning. Stay hydrated and have a good rest of the evening.